aisle seats. You know, you can stretch one leg at least a little bit until the flight attendants push the cart down and they, you know, like, right in the elbow and like, ah, yeah, you ought to. Sir. Oh, the pain. But anyway, yes. So I started this voice acting thing 12 years ago on a little obscure show that nobody except these people does. I started on Dragon Ball Z. It was the first thing I tried out for. I've been wanting to do voice acting since I was a kid. And I grew up on a healthy diet of Three Stooges and Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes and learning that Mel Blanc voiced all of those characters. It's like, that seemed like the coolest job in the world. And I wanted to do that, and I wanted to be a DJ on the radio. Don't know why, it just fascinated me, the idea of, I'm going to spin records and be the cool guy. It's like, this is, that was, and you know, in the 70s, because I'm old, in the 70s, you know, we had, well, you have vinyl now, but it's more of a collector thing. But vinyl was there before CDs and the internet, obviously. So we had that, and I had a cassette recorder, and I'd make, you know, fake commercials and act like a DJ and all that stuff, and ended up getting a college degree in radio and TV film, and got an internship at a radio network in Dallas. Stayed there for my whole radio career, and halfway through that, I heard about auditions at Funimation. Funimation is a company that, you know, is so big and popular today, and they started with Dragon Ball Z. I mean, that money from DBZ has basically funded their efforts to get other shows out there like Full Metal Alchemist, and now this year they're pushing Panty and Stocking and some other things. But yeah, and I was actually a fan of DBZ already. Hi there. If there's others, please come in. I love the acoustics in here. It's like all Shakespearean. Who needs mics? I can just project and you people hear me. This is wonderful. Yeah. So imagine your dream coming true of wanting to do voices for animation on a project that you're already a fan of. Double achievement unlocked. I mean, I literally used to go around the house imitating, you know, because, you know, there are 2 dubs of DBZ. It started in Canada. So you had Scott McNeil as Piccolo, and Brian Drummond as Vegeta, and Doc Harris as the narrator and everything. I used to imitate Doc Harris. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. And it's like 5 years later, I'm the narrator. So cool. I love doing that. It was so fun. I got Gohan first, and then, you know, because they cast him, and I didn't have to, what was really cool about that is I didn't have to voice match anyone else. The narrator I took over from Dale Kelly, who was voice matching Doc Harris. And then when he left, they had my character demo. They already had cast me as Gohan, and they said, we think you could do the narrator. You want to do the narrator? I said, oh my God, this would be awesome. Because he's in every episode. The anime pay is terrible, but I mean, at least 291 episodes. And then we went back and redubbed a lot of them for the uncut version, because of course it was edited to. But you know, the whole edited thing doesn't really bug me because it's a one big commercial to go out there and get the uncut version, which 9 out of 10 cases is possible. There's some shows that you can't get an uncut version of unless you go, you know, foreign and get fan subs or whatever. But in general, there's an uncut version available for purchase legally or download legally, and you know that you're spending money on an official product, and the money goes back into the system, and you should feel good about that. And so this weekend, when you're here at Alcon and you go to the dealer's room, which opens tomorrow, I found out, and not today, but if you go there tomorrow and buy a DVD, even on clearance, or you buy a poster or a shirt or something, know that that money is going to a good cause. It's not going to bootleggers in China. It's going to, you know, makers of the shows, so they can continue to make more episodes and make more products and more merchandise. So I know that everyone, you know, is generally will download stuff or, you know, torrent stuff or watch fan subs, and I get that because that's, you know, that's today's generation. We want things now, click, 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 download, instant gratification. The only soapbox I get on is that I want people to understand that there's a side effect. If you just watch everything for free and you never buy the things that you like, then if the money doesn't go back to the people who spent millions of dollars to create that product in the first place. If they don't make a return on their investment, then they can't continue to make more of it. And we've seen that happen. Some companies have gone under. Some people have had to restructure, like Bondi Entertainment, Bondi in America anyway, is no longer distributing actual DVDs anymore. They're just doing online. And that's the future. It's the internet. This is all about that. And I know some of the fans who do support and buy DVDs all the time are like, what? Oh, hey, I like having a physical DVD. Oh, alas. I like having physical DVDs too, but you know, I figure the next 5 or 10 years it'll be all digital and you'll get an HD download and it'll be like super fast and bandwidth won't be an issue anymore, all that stuff. You have a question?
Speaking of the DVD prices, will they ever release DVDs out in this country?
Yes.
That's always been region one.
It's already out.
Is it?
Oh, they're watching legally here?
It only started a few months ago.
That's cool. That's something I've never understood is why they're region locked content and things come out at different times and all that. It's like that almost encourages piracy. I mean, I don't understand. It's like we all live on the same planet. Make the content available at the same time. So each market will make its own money back in the economy and all that stuff, and we can just all go on with our lives. Apparently, for whatever reason, I'm not a lawyer, I don't study legal stuff. I'm sure there's some sort of legal explanation why they do that, but I just wish we lived in a world where things, we live in a world where things just came out simultaneously. Yeah, top row. Oh, content gets edited in different countries?
For example, I don't know if anybody's heard of the film Liam. There's a scene in that, which I'm not going to tell you much about.
Okay.
That's from the American version, and we have to get the European version to get that extra scene in it.
Oh. Well, boo on that. I just want to see the content come out, period, simultaneously. That does become an issue. Yeah, it's like if some countries, oh, well, it's uncut here, and then they change this in this country and this over there. I'm like, oh, that's annoying. Then they retitle things sometimes, It is what it is. In America, it's just the Avengers. Over here, it's Avengers Assemble. Now, why did they do that? So we wouldn't, you wouldn't get it confused like you would anyway. Well, that's an appeal. Okay. I remember that. Yeah, so I just encourage people, if they're fans of something that they download or fan sub, that they will please consider buying or purchase the official product when it comes out. I know that sometimes it's a long wait, especially in England. It takes forever for the companies that are here that license those properties for them to get it out here, and hopefully, all these companies will work together with Japan, saying, all right, we live in an internet society. We have to shorten the window between the time something airs on Japanese TV and the time it comes out for people to purchase it. And legally, legitly, whether it's on YouTube or streaming on Hulu, or Viz is starting something this month called Neon Alley, and you'll be able to access streaming dubbed anime 24/7. Right now it's just for PS3. People go on Xbox. It's like, well, why not Xbox? Well, let Microsoft know, or let me. We've seen the power that the fans can yield. And the fans have pretty much determined that this is a society where you're going to stream content, whether they like it or not, whether they make it available legally or not. We're going to access that content legally or not. So that's kind of where we are. But I'm not going to sit here and point my finger and call you bad names because you watch fan subs, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm not about that. I just want people to understand that the reason companies go under isn't because they're not making money. And anime is a beautiful art form, but it is a business. And the people that make manga and anime in Japan need to see a return on the investment. And they are partnering up with worldwide people like Funimation and people abroad. And I don't know if they have any endorsements with European countries, but hopefully they will, so that they can bring out the shows faster over here and make it region coding. Really, seriously. Region 1, Region 2. It's like I'm roasting the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. I have a Region 1 disc. So we're screwed unless we have someone's laptops. I think laptops are region free, right? No?
Usually.
Okay.
If it's about information just 5 times and then it's screwed.
I got one stuck on region 1 once, so I can only watch my region 1 DVDs.
Oh, wow. Yeah, years ago I had a DVD player and it was I set it to region 0, it was hacked or whatever. And said, oh, region 0, it will play anything now. It will convert PAL to NTSC. Another thing that I don't get. It's like, why are there 2 standards? Why is there 1?
Because we want to be different.
Well, it works. You're different.
Maybe awkward.
What was that too?
Different or awkward, I don't know. Unique. How about unique? There's a nice term. Unique. So yeah, started DBZ, and then that led to other things, you know. What did we work on after DBZ? Yu Yu Hakusho, Blue Gender, after that. What? Yes, eventually. I'm getting there, Kamina, chill. Who the hell do you think I am? Well, thanks. Yay. Water brought to you by Island Spring.
I've got that on camera.
And Pepsi Max. Together it's over 9,000. I like this. Clap for no apparent reason.